Dear Hutch, I don't quite know how to begin this letter, but I feel so desperate to see you and to talk to you. I'm so worried about Luke. Because of everything we've shared, all the running away, the danger, you're the only one I can turn to for advice. You're the only one who knows Luke as I do. I honestly believe his life is in danger. Right now, I can't afford to put my suspicions on paper because I don't know yet who the enemy is. That's the worst part of this awful kind of fear. What's happening now makes last summer seem like only a bad dream. I have to tell you, Luke is definitely missing.
Well, I'm real sorry, Mr. Whittaker. Believe me, I am. You know, the tire must have developed one of them slow leaks. Now, look, I know you've both been real hospitable, and I'm wearing out the welcome mat, but I just don't have a jack.
Well, now, that's kind of funny. For an experienced traveling salesman like Bruno, he's pretty sharp at keeping his tools handy.
That's right. He wouldn't want to get stuck on some back road somewhere.
Yeah, well... Yeah, well, you know, I guess, you know, no one's perfect, you know. Look, I was wondering whether you might have a jack out in your barn.
Oh, sure, there's bound to be. Let's you and me take a walk out there and we'll take a look around.
No, look, you've been too kind already. I wouldn't think of it. I'll go out there and do it on my own.
Oh, I wouldn't hear of it. No trouble at all.
Oh, well, that's real decent of you.
Luke, they're gone. You can come out now.
Beautiful, that was beautiful. Listen, Mata Hari's got nothing on here.
You bring such joy and life back into this house.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to bring any trouble into the house for you and Mr. Whittaker. So as soon as the coast is clear, I'm going to go right back to Port Charles.
Oh, is there some danger?
A bit.
Oh, Luke.
It's really nothing at all, and I don't want you to worry about it because I won't let you and Mr. Whittaker get involved in any situations that I'm in.
Oh, but darling, if we are in the middle of a situation, that's where we want to be, with you.
I know. But I don't want you hurt because you're like family to me.
Oh, well, darling, that's just the way it is. You can't have too much family.
You know, one of these days I'm going to bring Aunt Ruby and my sister Bobby here. Boy, they really get a kick out of seeing me on the farm.
Oh, that would be wonderful. But aren't you forgetting somebody else who loves to be here, too?
Well, no, I don't ever forget Laura.
Well, whatever it is, whatever trouble you're in, I know you're going to weather it and come through with flying.
That fella's changed his mind.
What's that?
That fella's changing tire. Didn't look all that flat to me. But he's out of the way, and I'll get rid of him as soon as possible.
But what if he gets it fixed and he drives away and then he comes back and hangs around some more?
She's right.
Yeah. Oh, I think we may have something here. Yes, well, would you look at this?
What's the trouble?
Mr. Whittaker, I know you well enough to know that there is nothing that makes you angrier and ready to fight more than being cheated. Isn't that right?
You bet. They got to get up early in the morning to put something over on me.
Well, I'll be. I believe that Mr. Scorpio made a little mistake in his addition here. And that's the way I figured it. This guy just tried to cheat you out of $20.30.
Well, there wasn't any mistake there. I checked those figures myself.
Oh, don't you see? Luke's trying to put something over on him.
That's right. Now, you go out and you help him change the tire. As soon as it's through, bring him back in with you. Mrs. Whittaker will discover the problem in the addition. She'll call you in. Bring that guy in with you.
Yeah, and then I'll give him you-know-what.
I know what. Hey, I wouldn't want to see it either. I wouldn't want to be in the middle of the eye of the storm called Whittaker.
I honestly believe his life is in danger. I have to tell you, Luke is definitely missing.
Look what the wind blew in, Hutch. Big brass.
I wouldn't exactly put it that way. Hello, Hutch.
What brings you over this way, Captain Ramsey?
Well, there's one of two things I want to talk over with you. Okay?
Thank you.
Well, how's it going?
Not bad. Pretty cool. Now sit down.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
So, What brings you up here today? Something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I just want to give you a progress report.
I see.
I want to tell you that I lived up to my promise. I spoke to the superintendent of prisons about the problems you're having in here trying to survive.
I appreciate that a lot.
Well, we had one good stroke of luck, and that's the fact that Joe Kelly was with you that day in the prison yard when the cinder block fell and almost killed you.
Didn't the warden try to give you some song and dance about it maybe being an accident?
Oh, yeah, sure. He told us, hey, that roof needs fixing, but we don't have the funds, all that kind of stuff. But Joe Kelly's retelling of the incident was so powerful, there was no denying it. And the superintendent's no fool. He knows what you're up against in here.
Appreciate what you're doing for me. I know you're going out on a limb, but I know what I'm up against.
Hutch, there's not much more I can do for you right now. But the superintendent said that he will kick that problem upstairs. I can keep after him about getting results, but that's going to take time.
Well, time is the one thing I may not have too much of.
Well, at least you have a realistic outlook of what you're up against here, and that should keep you on your toes. I'm sorry I can't do more right now, but believe me, I'll be out there trying.
Listen, you heard anything about my pal Luke lately? You know what he's up to?
No, I don't know. Nothing exciting that I know. Have you heard something?
No, I was just wondering.
I'm a little surprised that you haven't heard from him, though, since you both work for the same office.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I know everything that's going on. Bobby, I'm afraid that Luke could be in danger, and I just thought that he might have called you before he called me.
Why do you think he's in danger?
The trouble is I can't talk about it, Bobby. Believe me, I would if I could.
Look, Laura, I love my brother very much. But all this talk about his being in danger is beginning to wear down my patience a little bit. Now, look, don't worry. Luke is quite capable of being able to take care of himself. I should think that of all people, you should know that after the time you spent with him last summer.
I know it's a little difficult to understand when I have to be vague.
Laura, what was all that fuss last night at the disco? Having to get me to dance with Robert Scorpio so that you could get away. What's the big mystery?
It's a real long story, Bobby. It really is. But believe me, it was very important for me to get out of there without Robert Scorpio knowing. And I hope that one day I'm going to be able to tell you the whole story.
I hope it's a good one after all this.
Well, sweetheart, I see you're right on time for our luncheon date.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Laura.
Hello, Laura.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Well, Bobby, if I don't have any messages, I'm going to lunch.
You're 100% clear.
I'm gone. Let me stop by my office and I'll do a quick change.
Okay. Goodbye, Laura.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
The word lunch has started rumblings and the gurglings inside me. Is your stomach?
Well, maybe you need to see a good doctor, Doctor.
Nah. What do these doctors know? I thought I'd see a good nurse.
Any particular nurse you have in mind?
You don't recognize a sophisticated invitation to lunch when you hear me?
Oh, is that what it was?
Huh? As soon as I finish in C, I see you.
I love it.
Quick, you get that young scoundrel, get back in this house here this minute. Get in here now.
They coming? That's good. Oh, you're good.
What's it all about? The way you was yelling, I thought the house was on fire.
Well, that ain't nothing compared to the way I feel right now.
Well, what the hell's happened?
Look at that Mr. Innocent baby face standing there. You'd think you could put something over on us, didn't you?
Well, what are you talking about? What's going on here? Something I don't know about? Is this fella giving you trouble?
You're the one he's trying to give trouble to. Why, he's trying to cheat us out of our hard-earned money. That's what he's doing.
Now, look, now. Fair succulus. Fair succulus sauce, bro. I wouldn't try to put anything over a couple like you.
You cut out that fancy talking and all that fancy accent. It was probably a phony anyway.
Look.
I never trusted you the first time I saw you.
What am I supposed to have done?
Right here. You just take a look at this order form, young man. It seems you did quite a job of addition there.
But look, that's impossible. He checked those figures himself.
Well, come to think of it,
I didn't have my glasses on at the time.
Well, you just let me point out to you right now that he has made an error in addition. In his favor, to the tune of $20.30, he's cheating us.
I'm getting angrier and angrier by the minute.
Anybody I know.
3 guesses.
Luke Spencer.
How did you guess?
Laura, does it have to do with his business? Has he given you any hint at all as to what he's doing?
No, not a word, and that's what's making me so angry.
Have you tried to talk to him about it? Let him know how you feel.
It's like talking to a brick wall. He never tells me what's going on. And then when he does tell me something, however small, I'm always wondering if it's really the truth. I tell you something, when he comes back, there are going to be some definite changes in how we operate.
Oh, I see some determination in your face and in your voice. It's very becoming.
I'm glad you like it, if you're to stay.
Because we're not ready yet, thank you.
Oh, I suppose there's something else that I should tell you.
You suppose there's something else? What is that?
I had it out with Lee Baldwin. You see, Dad, he blames me for Scotty's running off without a word to anyone, and it shows in absolutely everything he says to me.
So the new Laura decided to do something about it, huh?
Yeah. I got tired of his criticisms, and I told him so.
You know, sometimes a little bit of anger can help a relationship. It clears the air.
Maybe you're right. I just hope that it doesn't do anything to damage yours and Mom's friendship with Lee and Gail.
I would leave that up to us, okay? From what you tell me, what you told Lee probably gained you a little respect. He may be Scotty's father, but he's one of the fairest and straightest guys I know.
Look, I promise I haven't tried to cheat you out of his hard-earned money.
When you saw the chance, you took it and tried to cheat us, didn't you?
Look, I assure you that I had nothing to do with it. Look, let me have a look at this and see. I can sort it all out here.
So you can find a better way of cheating us?
No, nothing of the sort.
Well, I'm getting sick and tired of staying here and being made a fool out of by some young whippersnapper.
Now, Dad, don't lose your temper.
I'll lose my temper if I want to.
Oh, but you know what happens when that...
What happened, Mrs. Wick?
Well, he goes a little crazy.
Look, you better keep calm. You know, this is real unhealthy behavior for an old bloke like you. Just stay calm and we can sort the whole thing out.
Well, I'm calm and I'm firm.
Yeah,
But I don't take kindly to being cheated.
Yeah, but...
Now, I helped you fix that flat tire out there. And now I'm going to do you one more favor.
Well, you don't have to, really. I mean, you've gone to...
One last favor, I'm going to help you mend your ways.
You don't keep loaded, do you?
It's time someone taught you that cheating is a bad thing to do.
Hey, look, that's a dangerous thing. I'm not a rabbit. Now, look, give us a chance and I'll sort this whole thing out, Mr. Witt.
Well, I'm mad.
Look, just
And when I get mad, I stay mad.
Yeah, well...
Now, Wick, you just be careful. That gun has an air trigger.
Yeah, you listen to her, Mr. Witt. Hey, look, here, take this. And, here you go. Look, everything's fine. I'll just keep that copy there. And I'd love to hang around, but I think I should be going. And look, believe me, I didn't set out to cheat you and all.
Maybe yes, maybe no. But I'm going to make sure that you go and that you stay gone.
How are you going to do that?
You and I are going to take a little ride. I'm going to ride shotgun, as they say.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to make sure that you get clear off my property. Mother, if you hear any shots, don't get scared. I'm just going to be shooting into some bushes.
Well, why would you want to do that?
To make sure there isn't anybody else around here like you. Now, let's take that little ride.
Well, you know, I'd really like the company.
Yeah, well, sure, you're going to get it. Fantastic! I'm telling you, the London Fontana beats of course.
I didn't know top winners could get so vicious, you know.
Isn't that wonderful? Why, he almost had me believing that he was really going to teach Mrs. Scorpio a lesson.
The creep, we really scared him. I love this.
Sure did. You must know now how much we love you and Laura, and how much we want you back here on the farm with us.
Listen, we'll do it. We're coming back, I promise. I'm not going to fail this time. I can't do it. Now, how can I? Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Oh, honey, friends don't need thanks. Just, I'm just worried about how you're going to get out of the house.
Well, I think that the number one threat is hightailing it away. And if you've got any more little creeps hanging in the bushes, I'm sure that all of them are running for high land or whatever.
Sure.
And I'm going to have to take the chances. I have to get moving.
Oh, Luke.
Listen, let this kiss hold you till I return.
Luke, be careful.
Listen, tell old wet things for the hat.
All right, let's go. I got some news.
What is it?
It's about this Ramsey guy. Seems like he might really be a friend.
What makes you say that?
Got it straight from the horse's mouth.
What's that, the grapevine?
That's the source. Ramsey put it on the vine that old Hutch ain't giving out any information that could lead to any big crime investigation.
I wonder why I'd do a thing like that.
And he knows the system. That way none of the inmates or leftover enemies on the outside will have any funny ideas about why Ramsey comes up here.
Now, why do they think Ramsey comes up here?
Try to get you a better shake, I guess.
Well, it's a real relief to know that Ramsey's a friend.
I'd say you could make book on it. Friend. Inside here, friends don't exactly come a dime a dozen, friend.
It's true on the outside, too. Took me a long time to learn that. I've been thinking a lot about my friends lately. I got one that's in a lot of trouble.
On the outside. Is it bad?
I don't know. But I wish I could get out of this place so I could help him.
Hey! Let's stop the gas and get moving.
Sort of like an unexpected hangover. Come in, gentlemen. But how silly of me. You're in already.
I trust you had a pleasant morning.
Not exactly. Can I offer you a drink?
No, thank you.
Well, the sun's over the yardarm, so I'm sure you won't mind if I indulge myself a little. You see, the day started out rather poorly. As you can see. And as I look at you, I don't think it's going to get any better.
Now, you seem very tired. It's all that racing about, I'm sure, Mr. Scorpio.
I'm not a horse, Albert, and it wasn't a race, it was a hunt. Don't you know the season's just opened on Luke Spencer?
We know.
Do you now? I doubt that very much. But in any case, I'm going to make a report to my partner, Cassadine, just in case he loses a bit of sleep.
Yes, I'm delighted to hear you say that, sir, because as Chemo here succinctly pointed out, I have been in touch with our operatives and Mr. Cassadine himself. We do know about your whereabouts, and Mr. Cassadine would like to know everything you have to say.
Oh, isn't that thoughtful of him?
As a matter of fact, he'd be delighted if you would accompany us to the yacht now and deliver your report in comfort.
No problem. Are you sure I can't give you a drink?
No, thank you. You're most hospitable. I hope you didn't mind us letting ourselves in with a pass key, but it does save time.
And time is money, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yes, well, before I go anywhere, I'd like to freshen up a little bit. If you don't mind bringing the car out of the front, I'll join you in a few minutes.
No tricks?
Oh, you insult me. I mean, what am I going to do against a guy that's seen as many kung fu movies as you have?
Mr. Scorpio will have his little joke, Chemo. 5 minutes.
I'll be there. CK8. Agent CK8 reporting. Come in.
Hello, CK8. This is headquarters. All clear? Over.
CK8 reporting. I've made contact with one Hutchins, Spencer's companion in a little escapade last summer. Hutchins is now a guest at the state prison. Now, he gave me a lead that Spencer was hiding out in this hamlet called Beach's Corner. It's a community roughly about 75 miles out of Port Charles.
Have you investigated CK8?
Yes, I struck out. No sign of Spencer, and now I'm heading for Cassidyne's yacht to give him a full report. Spencer may be aboard that yacht. If he is, I'm going to have to kill him. CK8 out.
Eileen?
Thanks for that.
Thanks.
Nora, this is nice. I like eating this place. I feel like we have the whole restaurant all to ourselves.
I could think of something a little more intimate, but the middle of the working day, this is not too shabby.
I have no idea what you mean.
Strike three, you're out.
Don't tell me. You like baseball.
You happen to be sitting across from the champion stand-up player of my neighborhood.
I'm impressed. Really?
Well, if you're impressed by that, be prepared to be swept off your feet.
Tell me more.
I didn't think I could get them. They're generally only sold through subscription.
What?
The Port Charles Philharmonic. I have 2 tickets. Edgar's conducting Beethoven Thursday at 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's great. That's a real treat for me. I've never heard the local symphony before.
You're putting me on.
No.
You heard the records before.
Sure.
It's going to be fantastic. I love Beethoven. Who's your favorite composer?
Serious music?
Yeah. You know, composer as opposed to a songwriter.
Well, I'm not sure that I have a favorite. But if I did, it would probably be Beethoven.
I can report to you that a call has been intercepted and recorded. As we expected, Luke Spencer has died.
ELQ International.
This is Luke Spencer. Put me through to Alex Quarterman.